Kamik Recruitment. We find the perfect fit for you.
Hello, all you brilliant pharmacists from all over the world. I'm happy to do another video. I haven't done a video in a long time. And if you clicked on this video, it means that the thumbnail got your attention and you kind of want to see the update on the Irish pharmacist job market. Are there any jobs left for pharmacists in Ireland? And the answer is yes, and there are plenty. I've been so busy the past 3-4 months. I've placed more pharmacists than ever before, and I still have a high demand for for jobs for pharmacists. Um, so because some of you have reached out and said, "Oh, I heard there are no jobs left and no jobs for pharmacists in Ireland anymore," and that's not right at all. Dublin has kind of filled up with pharmacists at the moment. Few jobs in Dublin, but the rest of Ireland is crying for pharmacists. So if you're a pharmacist who's looking for a job in Ireland, um, there's plenty of jobs out there. I've been so busy finding jobs for you guys and finding the perfect fit for both the employer and for you, the pharmacist. And I have more pharmacists reaching out to me more than ever. So I kind of wanted to do a video and share an update on the market. Now, let me introduce myself because that's the polite way to do it. My name is Sorin. I'm a Romanian pharmacist. I came to Ireland 4 years ago. Went through the process all by myself. Completely sucked. Gave me headaches. Even made me vomit on my first day at work. Because I had no prior training and I knew nothing about the Irish system, the Irish pharmacy system. So 6 months into it, I became a supervising pharmacist. I adapted really quickly, and I've been asked to recruit more and more pharmacists and train them, and I did. So I opened my own agency. It's called Kamik Recruitment. The golden should be there. The golden and black logo there is KR, which stands for Kamik Recruitment. That's my company. They're specialized in obviously recruiting pharmacists from all over the world now and bringing them into Ireland, finding them awesome jobs, providing free training for them so they would be ready and empowered to start working when they reach Ireland. What I do is I'll give you a breakdown of how we help pharmacists because the context of the update that I want to give you about the Irish pharmacy jobs is in this context. So what I do is I recruit pharmacists from outside of Europe, of Ireland mostly. So mainly from Europe, because European pharmacist degree is recognized in Ireland. All you guys from Europe, if you're a pharmacist from Europe and you want to work in Ireland, all you have to do is pass an English exam. That is not easy to pass. So if you need help and training, I collaborate with an online company. Reach out to me and I can give you the link for a free masterclass and you can see if you want to work with them or not. All of my pharmacists that have worked with them have gotten amazing results from my experience, and I've placed tens of pharmacists. 9 out of 10 pharmacists fail their first English exam by 0.5. So by a little, not by a lot. You need training from a professional that knows how to train you for the exam in order to get that 0.5 to pass the exam. That being said, the training that I provide through my company, because I'm a pharmacist, I've been through the system, I'm working in the system, I can provide you with hands-on practical training. I train you in everything that you need to know. I'll provide you videos with everything you need to know, from methadone dispensing to emergency contraception to the Irish pharmacy schemes to high-tech schemes and so on and so forth. There are more than 20 hours of videos where you can learn everything you need to know about legislation and everything you need to know about the Irish system. Um, so for European pharmacists, it's simple, right? You come you like if you get stuck during the process, it takes around 3 to 5 months to register with the PSI to send them all the paperwork or upload it online. If you get stuck during that process and don't know what to do, you can reach out to me and I'll help you. If like I didn't go through the process, it wasn't electronical back when I came to Ireland. But if I can't help you where you're stuck in the process, I can reach out to one of my pharmacists and ask them to help you, and they will always say yes because we are a community that helps each other. Um, and then with all the training provided, when you arrive here and start working, I add you into our WhatsApp group where we have over 75 pharmacists and growing. We're all working in Ireland. And when you get stuck in a prescription where I don't know what the script says, or I don't know under which scheme I have to dispense it, you just text a question in the WhatsApp group and we can all jump in and help you. And you take a photo or you ask a question and you get support from 75 pharmacists working in Ireland. So you'll never be alone. It's like Liverpool soccer team, you never walk alone. Well, when you'll be in Ireland, when you come in through my company, I make sure that you never walk alone, right? So that's our motto. My personal motto is that I'm only one button away. So you'll have a mentor one button away. Ask me questions, I'll text you back. Usually I can't talk, but I can text. I prefer texting. So you have a mentor, you have a community, you have free training, and you have an awesome job. So it doesn't get any better than that. For my non-European friends, which are thousands right now, every day more of you are coming into the Facebook group. What I do for you guys to help you, I didn't go through your process. Your process is more complicated. So I provide you with a WhatsApp group for all of you guys to help each other, answer all each other's questions and stuff. I provide you with all the materials that are in the WhatsApp group that have always like all the stuff that is shared in the WhatsApp group. I have access to it. It gets stored automatically, so I can just copy paste it and send it to you through WhatsApp. Bilal, which I have done three live videos with, provides you with training. If you want training for your equivalence exam, it's €200, but it's worth every penny, because if you get a low grade on the equivalence exam, you will have to do an adaptation period for which you cannot get a work visa at the moment, because the legislation in Ireland has a gap. And you can only come as a pharmacist because pharmacists are needed in Ireland, but technicians are not needed. A lot of you reach out to me and say, I want a technician job, or worse, I need a technician job. It's not about what you need, it's about what you can offer. You can only say I need when you can offer something, because the pharmacy owner needs a pharmacist. They don't need technicians. Believe me, technicians are easy to find. And if you take a person off the street and you put that person in a pharmacy, and you enroll them in a 2-year course, a 2-year technician course, they can start working as a technician from day one of enrollment in that course. So basically, they're considered technicians when they walk right in. So nobody needs technicians. They need pharmacists. You need to go through the process and figure out what you need to do and get it done so you qualify. And then when you're qualified for the job, then you can say, I need a job. And the pharmacy owner says, I need a pharmacist. And that's the perfect fit. Someone that doesn't even go through the videos in the Facebook group or on the YouTube channel, and then just comes in and asks all the questions, thinking that someone has time to answer them 100 questions that have already been answered in videos. Um, they can say, I need a job all day long. They don't bring anything to the table. So before you reach out and waste anybody's time, especially mine, don't ask questions that have already been answered on my YouTube channel. when all of you reach out to me, all I give you is a link to the videos. I don't have time to text back and forth with hundreds of you every single day. We have 10 or 15 pharmacists coming into the Facebook group, and they all have questions, and I answer them back. I answer you guys back with a video, but video is about 1 hour. One of them is 2 hours long because there's a lot of information. And some of you say, oh, but I don't have the time to watch the video. But I have time to answer all the questions, right? I'm one. You guys are. We're in the Facebook group. We are thousands of us, like over 3,000, I think we've reached. So believe me, okay. Just do your own work. It's hard. Your process for non-Europeans, it's harder, but well worth it. I've seen some of you that have actually done the equivalence exam once and got a low grade and had to do an adaptation period for which you couldn't come into the country to actually do it. So you actually decided to do the exam again, get a higher grade, and be able to skip the PSI allowed you to skip the adaptation period. So you're free to come and do your pre-reg exam, and then you are a recognized pharmacist in Ireland. So how cool is that? All you guys that are right now complaining of visa issues and, oh my God, it's impossible. If you haven't done the exam, it's actually better for you. Just get the training with Bilal. Invest 200 euros in yourself. Do the training, get the higher grade in the exam, and you'll be a recognized pharmacist in Ireland. The PSI, if you get above 60%, the PSI will say you don't need an adaptation period. Oh, cool. How cool is that? And then you can just come to the pre-reg exam, just like a pharmacy student in Ireland. So, right? That's cool. Gotta be cool, right? Because a lot of you try to come in on student visas and stuff. Just to know, some employers have actually been open to the idea and took a lot of non-European pharmacists in, and they promised to get their English exam, and they never did, and they never improved their English. Just a side note, if you think you can come into Ireland to improve your English, you actually won't, because the English spoken here is at everyday level English, and your exam is academic level English. So you need to develop your academic level English, which will never happen by you speaking everyday level of English. So that being said, but the update that I wanted to give you on the Irish pharmacist job market is there are plenty of jobs out there. If you're keen on Dublin, it's going to be a bit hard. It's not impossible. There are still a few jobs left in Dublin. But Dublin being filled with all sorts of pharmacists right now, pharmacy owners are kind of demanding experienced ones, and it's normal, right? When there's plenty, you want to choose the best for your pharmacy. If I had my own pharmacy, I would want to hire some of the best pharmacists out there. I wouldn't want someone, oh, he has no experience in Ireland, hasn't gone through any training, hasn't done anything, but I'll give him a job, right? No, I don't want to spend my time training him as a pharmacy owner, right? But that's where I come in, and I provide you guys with as much training as I can. I've had most of you taking notes, learning all the things, and getting the best out of the training and coming here well prepared. And some of you have not even looked at the training and came here and said, oh, well, I thought I would look at the training when I come here, and I'll just learn as I go and stuff, which is not right. Adaptation period is impossible to find at the moment if you're outside of Ireland, because of the legislation gap where you can't get a work visa. But like if you're in Ireland, it's easier. If you're like on a spouse visa or just live here, or I don't know, if you're in, it's way easier to get an adaptation period. Like a pharmacy that will accept you for the adaptation period, because it's not easy for the pharmacy itself either, because the supervising pharmacist of that pharmacy has to actually do a 3-hour course or something, or 3 days course, 3 hours, 2 days in a row or something. It's a bit of a waste of time for the supervising pharmacist to actually go and learn in a course and spend hours there in order to be authorized to be your tutor. So not any pharmacist can take a non-European pharmacist in. They have to be authorized to be a tutor. So they have to waste their own time to do it, and then waste more time by every day training you and going through the materials. There's going to be a book and so and so, and at the end of the process, they need to sign how many hours they've trained you, and it's not easy for the pharmacists themselves either, for the tutor. So it would be way easier for you to actually do what you can control than actually asking everybody else to go out of their way and do everything and just take you in and hold you like this, so you wouldn't, you'd be trained and you'd get all this help. You see how I see help is, if you want to carry a table 10 meters away, you grab one end, I grab one end, and we both carry it. What I've seen lately happening is, okay, help me carry this table, and I sit on it, and you pick it up with me on it and you take it over there, right? It doesn't work like that. So if you haven't done the exam yet, get as much training as possible, get the high grade, and then you won't have to do the adaptation period. um, the legislation is meant to change, so you guys can come in and do your adaptation period. But nothing in Ireland happens fast. And the urgency for that has kind of gone, because pharmacist levels are not as low as they were a year ago or 2 years ago, when they were critical. There were pharmacies that had to open on Saturday, to close on Saturdays or stuff like that, because they didn't have a pharmacist to cover that shift. But now it's not that bad. It's way, way, way better. Uh, there's not a pharmacist crisis. There's still a pharmacist need, but it's not a crisis anymore. So the government won't consider it an emergency anymore to redo the legislation regarding the work visa. That has to go through all of those governmental stuff that everybody hates, with all the approvals and stuff. So things happen slow in Ireland in any domain anyway. But now the urgency, the need to rush through that to change that, has kind of gone. So that's out of your powers. I like to focus on things that I can control, and don't like to focus on things that I cannot control. So if I were in your situation, I would kind of try and say, okay, what can I control? I can control my grade on the exam. It's up to me to get a good grade. How can I do that? Oh, I can get some training. It's 200 euro. Okay, I'm gonna pay the 200 euro, get the high grade, rather than have a lot of expenses on your uh, adaptation period, because like rent and stuff here that you would have to pay for all those months, when you 1 month or a year that you need to do the adaptation period. um and I'll tell you a secret, right? There are so many of you that want to come in and do the adaptation period, that even if the legislation changed and they allowed all of you to come in, there wouldn't be enough pharmacists to take all of you guys in, because the market, like I said, has shifted in these 2 years, where a lot of European pharmacists have come in. And like I said, it's no longer a crisis, it's a need. When it's no longer a crisis, it means pharmacy owners will not accept just anybody. It means they're back to accepting the best. Because, like, if legislation changes, right, and they allow all of you to come in and do your adaptation periods, a pharmacy owner will have 10 pharmacists, at least 10 pharmacists to choose from to do their adaptation period. Like I have loads and loads and loads of you reaching out, many reaching out. So if legislation changed tomorrow and you would be free to come in, there are not enough pharmacies willing to take on uh, a pharmacist for the adaptation period. And the longer that adaptation period is, the harder it is to actually get a place. So if you have a year and a half, imagine I have a pharmacy owner reaching out to me and saying, okay, I'm willing to take in an adaptation period student pharmacist. And okay, send me the CVs and stuff. And I send and I say, okay, I have 3 pharmacists that have to do 6 months, 5 pharmacists that have to do 1 year, and 2 pharmacists that have to do a year and a half. Which one do you think the pharmacy owner will choose? I think you already answered that question, right? Okay. I was surprised to see in the WhatsApp group because, okay, I forgot to mention what I offer you guys. So you get support in the WhatsApp group. You get training from Bilal if you want to pay for it. You get like guidance from one another in the WhatsApp group. You get all the videos, like you have all the videos on my YouTube channel where I interviewed Bilal 3 times. So that's over 3.5 hours of, if not more, of videos with you asking questions and him answering it. There's a 2-hour video with Amina that you'll find. All these are in the live section. So when you go to my channel, there's a series of videos, and then you have to find where it says live and then go there where I was actually live. And I think that's where you see them, because when I go on my YouTube channel, I have them separate. I don't know how it is when you guys access it, but if there's a live section, just look in the live section. You'll find a lot of interviews there with questions asked by yourself and answered by Amina or by Bilal, both pharmacists that have been through the process and have been willing to share with you, so it would make the process easier for you. Um, that's the update. I don't know if I wanted to say anything else, really. Okay, I wanted to congratulate Kudzi and Tony, 2 of my favorite people on earth. They have not gone through any specific training and yet managed to get over the 60%, and actually they don't need to do an adaptation period. They just have to do their pre-reg exam in April, and they are in Ireland, and I cannot wait to find them awesome jobs. So Kudzi and Tony, if you stayed so far through the video, congratulations, guys. You did amazing. And I wish more and more of you guys would get this kind of extraordinary results, because that's how life works. You put in the effort, and then so you saw the seed, and then when the time comes, you reap the rewards, really. So listen, I want to do one more experiment. I want you to comment under this video, whether you see it in the Facebook group or on the YouTube channel. Comment where you're from, and I can see, and then all you guys can see, what a variety of pharmacists we have right now. Because we have pharmacists from India, Turkey, Iraq, like loads of people from Iraq. My favorite country at the moment. We have Nigeria, where Tony and Kudzi are from. We have, oh God, loads. I can't even mention them all. I have we have countries that I needed to look at the map to see where they are. So we're loads. We are a tight community. It started as a tight community, so we were only a few, but we were very tightly knit. But now it's grown to a large community, but there's still that focus, that few that we are tightly knit. If you want to join that circle of pharmacists that we're actually forming a community, make all the effort to actually, draw close and actually connect in a positive way. Don't waste people's times with questions that you can actually find answers for on yourself if you Google it a little bit. There's loads of info on the www.thepsi.ie, which is the Pharmaceutical Society of Ireland website. You can browse my YouTube channel. There are a lot of useful stuff on my video channel, on my YouTube channel, because and on in the Facebook group. When you come in the Facebook group, don't scroll just once or twice. Go through all the posts and you'll see posts that are gold, right? But there are down there, you'll see a video where it says you want to join a WhatsApp group with our pharmacists. But if you don't scroll, you don't see that. There's methadone training, and there's a post where it says, do you want to download the methadone training material, where you can actually download the prescriptions and see how they are and really focus in on that. And there are a lot, like there are guidance for emergency contraception. There are all you have to do is just scroll down, because there are loads of prescriptions that I have uploaded there, and you can see errors and stuff. And even on my YouTube channel, there are a lot of there are 4 video trainings that I haven't put a fancy title on, because I don't know, YouTube and Facebook are like, sure, when it comes, if I say a word, like I posted a prescription with olmesartan and today, and Facebook just banned it because they were like, oh my god, there's content in there. What content, dude? Just because there's a name of a medication or something. So I get all this that I cannot really post on social medias and YouTube, because they get interpreted wrongly. I think they have some sort of AI now that goes through the audio, and when it reaches, if I say a word like, I don't want to say because they'll ban this video, but like I say of controlled drugs or something like that, if I give names and stuff, and I've even uh, texted Facebook and said, look, there's no reason for you guys to delete or to ban this post. There's nothing wrong with it. And they came back, oh yeah, we're maintaining our position. You weren't meant to post that and stuff. So anyway, okay, you guys, thank you for watching so far. That's the update. If I missed something, or you guys want to ask a question, just ask beneath the video, wherever you see it, in the Facebook group or on the YouTube channel. Just drop a question. I'll do my best to answer it. And I will see you in the next video. I will see you in Ireland. I will see you in a private video call if you are eligible for a job. I will do my best to serve you, right? That's why I'm here. But you have to realize my time is limited, and Bilal's time is limited. Bilal texted me a few times saying that a lot of you show interest for the training, but then you don't do the training, and you all ask all the questions, and you just waste his time as well. You have to realize we're people with limited time, just like yourself. So if you're serious about it, reach out to me, reach out to Bilal. We can help you. And like I said, drop a comment, mention where you're from. We want to see how much our community has grown. Okay. And until the next video, may God's blessing be upon you. Bye.
Kamik Recruitment. We find the perfect fit for you.